Hello Aluxers, and welcome to one of the final Sunday motivational videos of 2021. Since the new year is just around the corner, we decided to focus on ways to dramatically increase your income next year. We know that's why you're here, and by the end of this video, we're happy to deliver on this. Let's cut to the chase and get started, shall we? Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Number 1. Break down your financials and identify your winners and losers. The number one thing you always have to do is figure out where you really are. How much money did you make this year? What's the breakdown? What made how much? What were your biggest expenses? Did you add any new revenue streams? Did you negotiate to increase your existing ones? What are your winners and losers? Once you have the breakdown, the equation becomes clear. If you want more profit, you have to prioritize profit-generating efforts. What made you the money? What will make you more money next year? Do more of that. Number 2, start thinking in bulk. People have a tendency to do things in very small increments. Let me just get through this day. Let me get through this class, and so on. The result is very short-term thinking. They make plans for the rest of the day and allow tomorrow to remain a mystery. You need to start thinking in bulk periods of time. That's why companies have quarterly earnings. That's why they think in yearly objectives. You need to do the same. Whatever deal you're about to do it in bulk. This not only allows you to negotiate on price, if we're talking the acquisition of products or services, but it gives you a predictable path moving forward. Number 3, bet on yourself. If you're going to bet on someone, bet on yourself. At least then you know the outcome is dependent on your ability to hold up your end of the bargain. Assume risk under your own name. Go public with your goals, go public with your actions, and allow the world to witness you at work. Society is meritocratic. If you're worthy of the win, it'll give you the win you desire. Number 4, master advertising or hiring or both. Advertising and hiring are two of the essential ways to scale up. We're all online, so master paid marketing. The beauty here is you only have to figure it out once. If for every $1 you spend, you're getting $2 back, you found a gold mine you can bleed dry. With people, there's a different kind of magic going on. When you hire someone who's really good and doesn't need to be micromanaged, they open up a world of possibility for the time you would have spent doing what they're doing now. Ideally, you want some smart people to take care of things you A, don't want to take care of yourself, or B, they have the expertise to outperform you. Learn to leverage both for profit. Number 5, goal setting and breakdowns. Everyone makes New Year's resolutions, and what happens? February rolls around and you no longer hit the gym, read one book a week, or whatever else you told anyone else you're going to be doing. Successful people set goals differently. They don't do it in such a way that these goals get achieved throughout the year. It's about breaking them down into specific actions, allowing you to build one on top of the other. We're probably going to reopen our flagship product, Goal Mastery, next year in March. If you didn't get the opportunity to buy it during our Black Friday flash sale, make sure to go to alux.com/goals and get yourself on that waiting list so you don't make the same mistake twice. Number 6, be more strategic with your efforts. The truth is, you love wasting time on things you enjoy doing, but don't exactly move the needle forward. We get it. You're good at them and nobody else does them the way you do, but let's be honest. You have more important things to do. You shouldn't be wasting time with the small stuff. When it comes to dramatically increasing your income, it's about the focus of your efforts. What's the one thing you know how to do that leads to a higher payday? Do that. Number 7, partner up. You make hot dogs and someone else makes ketchup. Partner up and boost both of your sales. Partnering up means finding people with complementary skill sets or product offerings and joining forces. Most people adopt a lone wolf strategy. Well, most of these people lose against those who figured out they can partner up and crush the remaining competition. Number 8, sell and then build. This way, you'll always have product market fit. This is the magic world we live in right now. You can sell something first, and only if enough buyers are interested, you move into building and delivering the product. This strategy allows you to gauge the market interest and only deploy resources if the math is profitable. We strongly urge you to talk to your existing clients or existing community and figure out what they would need from you. Have them prepay for the product or service that they need and then build it for them. If there's not enough interest, simply give them their money back and you just saved yourself months of hard work. Number 9. Automate or outsource the boring and time-consuming stuff. You know how we mentioned focusing your efforts? Well, technology is a lifesaver. Right now, there are a bunch of software solutions that can do most of the heavy lifting for you. If you don't know how to use them, hire someone to take care of that for you. Here's why most people don't outsource. They think they have to do everything internally because a third party just doesn't get it. Truth be told, you're better off paying a ton of money to someone who's been specializing in this area for several years than spending the time required to get you and your team up to speed. The golden rule of outsourcing: just make sure they make you more money than they cost you. Number 10. Educate yourself and then invest some real money in crypto. In our opinion, crypto is here to stay. We find ourselves in the privileged position to sit on the board of one of the largest crypto funds in Europe. The things we see from our front row seat only makes us double and triple down on our bets in the industry. Not only are we still super early, but the amount of old money flooding into the market is astonishing. Historically, if you only had 5 to 20K, you were priced out of investments. There was no way for you to get started with passive income, but crypto solves this through staking. Index funds aren't available everywhere in the world. Well, crypto index funds are on the rise. You couldn't take part in the seed round of Google or Facebook, but you can be part of a DAO and vote on its path forward. Crypto goes beyond buying, holding, and praying your coin goes up in value. If you've never invested in crypto, we have the perfect course to get you started. Go to alux.com/Bitcoin and sign up. Use the promo code ALUXER and get 25% off at checkout. Before the end of the year, you'll have purchased your first crypto, have accounts on multiple exchanges, and have your funds safe and secure on a hardware wallet. Number 11. Do it with other people's money. Did you know you can increase your income by making money for other people using their money? Yes, you can. As long as you've proven you know how to generate income, affluent individuals will gladly give you their money for you to do it over and over again. They'll even give you a good share of the results. Using other people's money allows you to scale the process and accelerate your growth. Number 12. Assume one big risk. 2022 is a big year for everyone. We want you to figure out what's going to be your big risk. Are you going to quit your job and do your side hustle full-time? Are you going to move to a new city in order to build a new life? Are you going to spend 6 months worth of income on a big financial play that has the potential to change your life? Figure out what your risk is and then go full steam ahead. Number 13. Close the gap between you and the money. Here's what we mean by that. In your business, you rely on multiple middlemen. All of them take a cut of your profits. Instead of buying from a supplier that buys from a supplier that buys from the source, you can skip that chain and purchase directly from the manufacturer. Not only will you get preferential pricing, but this way the gap between you two would have shrunk, allowing for additional business opportunities. Closing the gap also refers to physical proximity to money that we mentioned in last week's Sunday motivational video, which we definitely encourage you to check out by clicking in the top right corner. Number 14. Replace entertainment with edutainment. The thing is, you never know where that one idea will pop up from, but you're more likely to get that aha moment from listening to a podcast about your industry than you are from watching the game. Make educational consumption as part of your daily routine. Watch our videos, find other people that inspire you, and tap into their insights. Over time, all of these will build up into mental models that accelerate your growth. Although it's more enjoyable to watch an interview than it is to read a book, we guarantee that you'll have more value from that book, but you already know this. The catch is, we don't always act according to what best serves our interest because of comfort. But growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable, so make it a habit of exposing yourself to new ideas. Number 15. Place a higher value on your time and how you spend it. Everyone says their time is expensive, but when you look at how they're spending it, that doesn't seem to be the case. We want you to really set an hourly rate for your time, one that is true to your ability, that is honest. Everything you do will be referenced by that hourly rate. Want to grab coffee with an old friend? Sure, it's definitely worth more than your hourly rate. Some random person invites you for a 2-hour coffee to pitch you their MLM scheme? No thank you. We've been really focused on the value of our time lately, and the way you behave changes when you're serious about your value. You stop taking low-level clients. You start saying no to a bunch of bullshit events or meetings that you don't really enjoy or find valuable. How much is an hour of your life worth? How much is an hour spent with your kids or loved ones? Everything boils down to that comparison. Once you find out how much your time is actually worth, there's no way you're going to do anything for less than what's fair. So in the hopes of exploding your income this coming year, we're curious to know, how do you plan to increase your income in the next 12 months? This is a community show, so we want the best answers in the comments. We'll jump right in to discuss the best options with you guys. And as for those of you always sticking with us and watching until the end of the video, of course there's a bonus. It's not a quantity issue. We want to keep it real with you, which is why we reserve this exclusively for the bonus section. You will not get rich by working longer hours. You're probably working enough. You will not get rich by doing high volume and small margins. You simply can't compete with those leveraging economies of scale. Here's how you're actually gonna do it. You're gonna leverage the community. You're going to leverage your voice and your brand power. People are willing to pay a premium for brands they believe in. People are willing to go that extra mile to support the long-term vision. You need to play long-term games with big goals. Stop messing around with the little ones. Your actions and efforts should be focused on getting you millions, not thousands. If you don't see a clear line to the millions, you're too early in your journey. What you lack is education and probably a big vision and ambition. We keep saying the opportunities around us are extraordinary, but you're thinking in scaling up quantity instead of scaling up overall impact. You're not thinking big enough. Most of you might not get it right now, but a few years from now, you'll look back and realize just how small you were thinking. It took you getting to the big leagues to realize just how people at this level think and behave. Find that 100x in your business. Use every leverage of scale you have. You'll be blown away by what you can achieve. If the idea of 100xing everything good in your life resonated with you, please write 100x in the comments. It helps us to keep track of who the true A-Luxers are.